Hey everybody, Rich Manning here, and Whiskers is back. We've been gone for a while. We had a long season, and Brooke, our co-host, was busy playing and recovering, being a leader on the team, as well as being a student. So we got back, and we're excited to give you more insights into the Northwestern women's soccer program. Today's episode, we're really focusing in on our Big Cat, Little Cat program, where we take some of our returning players and we pair them up with an incoming first year before they get here, kind of give them an idea of what it's like to be on the team, help them get ready, and then make them comfortable once they're here, as well as let them get to know their teammates. So we have a group of 3 Big Cats: Brooke, Reiley Fitzpatrick, one of our goalkeepers, as well as Ramira Ambrose. And they're all juniors right now. And then they're little cats. So Reiley's paired up with Ava Goodin. And Brooke is paired up with Kate Hennen. And Ramira is paired up with Mary Stroebel. And we think it's a really good insight into the dynamics of the team and culture. And we hope you enjoy it. So Whiskers is back. Here we go.
Whiskers is back! We have been gone and we have missed everybody.
We have had a long season. It's been, we were busy and you guys missed us, but now we're back.
We need to be back.
And we're going to be back more often. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging for so long. Don't you worry. It's going to be more consecutive after this. We have a great topic here today with some great guests that you've never seen before.
We have some old and some new. But all fun.
Oh my God.
So we have a group of people here, and 3 of them are big cats, including Brooke, and 3 are what we call little cats. So we're going to talk a little bit about our Big Cat, Little Cat program and some of the relationships we have, and hopefully have some fun. So let's go around the table first. First of all, I'm Rich, one of the coaches for you new people.
And Whiskers co-host. Yeah.
Yes. Fact.
Confirmed. I'm Brooke. I am Whiskers co-host, and I'm Big Cat to Little Cat Kate. Go to it.
Kate, introduce yourself right on.
All right.
Sorry, I stole Riley's thunder. I'm Kate. I'm first year, and the little
Where are you
cat.
from?
Oh, I'm from New Jersey. Little cat of Brooke Miller.
And family, how many brothers and sisters?
Oh, okay. I have 2 brothers and a sister, and then I have 2 stepbrothers and a stepsister.
And what are we aiming to study, or we don't know yet?
Aiming to study biology. We'll see if I can survive it, obviously.
And what do you play?
I'm sorry. I play forward. Maybe other spots. We'll see.
We'll see.
Excellent.
Thank you, Kate.
Okay, we have Riley back, one of our coaches. Reintroduce yourself, Riley.
As you've been before.
Yeah.
And then introduce your little cat after you.
What do you want me to say about myself?
Well, the
You-
fans know you, but
Yeah.
remind them.
Okay, I'm Reiley. I'm the goalkeeper. I'm a junior. And I'm from Ashland, Virginia. And yeah, that's what's up. My little cat is Ava Goodin. And I'll let her take the wheel.
Thank you. What an introduction. I, like Reiley said, I'm Ava. I'm the little cat. I'm also a first year. I'm studying journalism, which like our co-host Brooke.
Woo!
Position to be decided. Can't even clear it to there. Yeah. I guess family.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you from?
From Memphis, Tennessee. I'm the oldest of 4. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. And
Remy!
What's up, everybody? Okay, I am a junior from Minnesota, and I play defense. My baby cat is Mary Bear, and besties for the resties. Take it over, Mary.
I'm Mary. I'm a freshman.
I'm gonna major in econ. I'm forward. What about my family? I am the youngest of 8 kids.
Woo!
Yes.
6 brothers, 1 sister.
Shout out Mary's mom's cookies.
Yes,
Yes.
my mom, bless her heart, makes great cookies.
Shout out your
Um, and my nephew Jack. Love him. Shout out my whole family.
Jack, I love you.
Just that's a long. That'd be the whole episode. Just shouting out your family.
Shout out to my family. I'm from Wisconsin, so yeah.
Midwest is at best.
Well, we're excited to have everybody back here. We're kind of getting towards the end of the quarter, so homework and midterms piling up. We're getting ready for a Thanksgiving break as well.
Yeah. So today we're gonna kind of talk a little bit about what it means to be Big Cat, Little Cat. What we do is kind of like a program like Big Sister, Little Sister in a sorority, if you've ever heard of that. So it's like someone that's older on the team gets paired up with someone that's younger on the team, and you kind of try and give them a little bit of your knowledge and wisdom that we've gained over our 3 years here, if any. So
more than I
we're gonna ask some questions to the little cats first, and then we're gonna ask some questions to the big cats, and then we're gonna ask one question for both, and then we're gonna get into our lightning round, which everybody loves. Love the lightning round. So first things first, we're gonna go around for little cats. Ava, you can start on with Mary. What is the thing that you're most nervous about that you realize you never needed to worry about when you first came in? So something that you were going into college and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared about this, blah, blah, and now you're looking back and you're like, why did I worry about that?
Yeah, I think coming in, one of the most intimidating things is just coming in and like merging in with like a group of people you've never met before. I think that was one of the most intimidating things. Because for one, you don't get along, you don't like them. That kind of sucks. You're kind of screwed there. So I think just being able to come in and, you know, like be yourself and like hoping to be like accepted and be able to connect with the people around you was a really like present thing on my mind coming in. And like one thing like with the Big Cat, Little Cat that helps a lot, and also just the team in general ended up being super welcoming, and that all ended up being okay. Yeah, I think that's something you can just maybe overthink or just maybe overstress coming in, and that's kind of out of your control. Besides being like I think the best person you could be. So.
Yay, Ava. And then everybody loves Ava the most.
Oh my
so she
God.
wins.
That you can say. Buy her merch.
Link in the bio.
All right, Kate.
I agree. I think like cohesion was a big thing for me because I don't know. I used to be really shy and like I didn't know. I mean, I'm not really like that shy. But like coming in and like seeing a group of like 32 people, I was like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna work out. Like, because sometimes I come off shy at first and then I have to go into it. But I feel like right away it was just such a welcoming environment, so I could kind of just like do whatever, like just have fun with it right off the bat. And I wasn't really worrying about like anything really. It was kind of just like, oh, I'm here and I'm settled. And it was just really quick. It wasn't like a long process by any means. And so I think everyone did a great job about like just welcoming and supporting everyone, and using my nerves. The soccer side of it was also really nice. It was kind of just like, oh, we're all having fun. So yeah.
Thanks, Kate.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but probably the same answer, because I was coming in injured, so I was like nervous, like getting to know everyone, and I'm very quiet initially. Like if you ask anyone, I didn't talk the first week. I did not say a word to anyone, but we fixed that. We fixed that.
Oh, we're doing chat box over here.
And no, yeah, everyone was super welcoming, and I mean it's a great group of people. That's probably the best mix of personalities I've ever run into. And and yeah, I mean it's been amazing, and I definitely did not have to worry about it as much as I did.
Excellent. Question number 2 for the little cats. The best thing that your big cat did to help prepare you for college soccer. One thing only.
Oh, why are you guys thinking about this for so long?
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like coming in, so like before we got here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something they told you or something. Like,
Well, just,
something they did.
yeah, like, at least for me, before coming in here, like, I watched a lot of the games when we were playing, and
bleep it out, please.
Riley is.
Riley's.
Yes.
Okay. I was talking about the other part. That Riley's a badass out on the field, and just seeing the way she leads and literally just commands the box. Especially I was anticipating like coming in, playing in the back line, so I was really excited to get the opportunity to play with her. And I think she's a really good example of like being fearless out on the field. So that was
Excellent. Kate.
One thing that Brooke absolutely nailed was reaching out to me. Because, I don't know, we both were kind of living really busy lives, and like, I don't know, I was just kind of enjoying my summer, and like, it was a lot of things that were kind of ending at the time. And like, I was really stressing, but when Brooke would reach out to me, we'd just have like a little talk. It was really nonchalant. So like, she just brought a really calming presence, and so I wasn't really like that worried then coming in, because I was like, oh, it's really not like a huge pressure. It's kind of just like, oh, just go with the flow, whatever happens is gonna happen, and just kind of taking every moment. So I think Brooke did a great job about giving me like solid advice and just reaching out. And I don't know, it was nice because I knew coming in I'd have a friend, so it was good.
And then we were best friends forever.
Oh, wow. So we are best friends. Honestly, and the best little cat. Big cat duo.
Okay. Guys up for debate, so.
Okay. Ram gives me crap about this all the time because she reached out to me many times in the spring and summer. But every time she'd like be like, Mary, can we set up a call? But I'd be like, oh, I have an AP test that day, or like,
I have a salutatorian speech I have to do tomorrow.
that was not. But she was like so persistent, like always texting me and asking me how, because I was injured, asking me how my recovery was going. And I mean, that means a lot. It's like not fun to be injured. And I was already nervous about that. And yeah, I mean, she clearly showed that she cared about me, even if I was hard to get a hold of. But no, I really appreciated it, and it just was a precursor to how awesome she is. So.
All right, third question for the little cats. Last one for just little cats, so go out with the bang here. No pressure. What, I know you guys are just freshmen, and it might be 2 years before you get a little cat, but what is something that you would tell your little cat in the future? Go ahead, Mary.
Don't be shy with your big cat, or any of the other big cats even, but your big cat specifically, because you're gonna be your best friend. My future big cat or little cat, if you're watching this, I'm ready for you. No, but seriously, don't be shy. They're here to help. They love you. They're happy to help you in any way. Ask any questions, and yeah, don't be shy.
Yeah, I think on that note, like, not just, like, don't be shy, but also, like, be willing to ask for help, because the people who, like, want to help you, which I think can be, like, an uncertain thing coming in, is not that it's, like, a weakness or anything, but just, like, it can be scary to ask for help. So I think being willing, like, to ask for help from the people around you and make the most of, like, the resources and, like, the wisdom, I'm reluctant to say, but don't say wisdom of the guys who have been here, so.
She said. No, I completely agree with Ava. Don't be shy to reach out. And then also just like, go in with a really open mind. Like, again, kind of what Brooke said, just have fun with it. It's not something that like you should be scared of. It's kind of just like, oh, I get to do this, so make the most out of it and just keep it casual, have fun. I don't know.
Keep it All right, well, these guys are doing it. Okay, we're going to go to the other side of the ledger here. So for the big cats, we'll start with Ram. What was most important for you to teach your little cat?
Oh my gosh. I don't really think I had to teach her this, but I think the best thing about being in a team is like having fun. I think one of Mary's biggest attributes is like the joy and like the energy she brings to everybody. So I didn't really have to do it, but whenever like we turn to one another, the energy is like 30 million times up. So it's so good to be around, and I'm like happy to have a little cat that's very open-minded and willing to learn and wanting to better herself. But it's just like joyful to be around somebody who has similar energy as you. So the pairing was unmatched.
Excellent.
Thanks, Caroline.
Reiley?
I would say similar to Ram. I don't know if it's like a teaching thing, but I think that I see a lot of myself in Ava. We both work really hard. She's always doing extra. She's always doing as much as she can. And I think a big thing that like I kind of told her in the beginning of the season was like, really listen to your body.
really listen to like what's going on, and everyone wants to work super hard and like all the time, but like you also do need to recover. You need to take like mental breaks because college soccer is hard for everybody, and like I've dealt with a lot of injuries myself, and like I would never want that upon another person just because they're constantly overworking. So I think like listening to your body, being smart, taking a break when you need to take a break.
Excellent, Brooke.
I think for me, I just wanted to give Kate my perspective on a lot of things because from a freshman to a junior, the way that I thought about things now versus the way I thought about things then is completely different. And I would freak out about like every single thing when I was a freshman. Like I couldn't take a call from my big cat. I was like freaking out. I was like, she hates me, which is not true. So I was trying to like make sure Kate knew as much as possible. I'm like, it's fine. Like, your senior summer's busy. Have fun. But I think even things like first day of practice, captain's practices, really fun. Everyone has such a fun time, but it can be so nerve-wracking when you come into a freshman and you go into that and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to play the best I've ever played in my life. First free practice, like, we're all having fun. So I think kind of taking the stress out of it and in the beginning and making sure she realized that it was supposed to be fun was really important for me because I think the more wisdom you gain, you should pass that down to the little ones who are probably freaking out about everything. So unless she wasn't, she seemed super chill the whole time. But yeah, that was important for me for her to know. So yeah. I'm gonna ask the next question, but Remy, you're gonna start. Okay. What is something that you learned from your little cat?
Okay. I'm listening to like
Absolutely nothing. Just kidding. I think similar to what I said earlier, like obviously Mary mentioned earlier, she came in with an injury. And so that's like a really tough spot to be in. But like finding the good in like those terrible situations that sometimes go through life, I think she does a really good job of. And like finding the good of the people around her as well. And also like credit to her work ethic as well. I think I can always look to her and be like, I know she's grinding in school and soccer. And even when adversity hits, like there's always a smile on her face, and I think that's hard to come by in an environment like this. And she's also competitive. She makes things fun, and I feel like she takes every moment and soaks it all in. So I try to embody that as well, and hopefully put a smile on her face. But I appreciate her hard work and resilience through things, and she's determined. She wants to better herself. She's always seeking to do so. So I appreciate her friendship, her joy, and her hard work.
I'm blushing.
There's no blushing on Whiskers.
Reiley?
Okay.
I think I learned a lot about like perspective from Ava. I think Ava comes into everything with like a really open mind. She's always open to like learning different things, speaking to different people, seeing things from like a different point of view. And I think that that's something that's really remarkable and that you can really like admire in a person. So I would say just like kind of gaining a different perspective in things, and like I don't know, I think also early on I tried to like look at things a lot more from like a field player because I was like trying to put myself into her shoes, and I think that that was just also something that really like was different in my like position because I never really thought about our team dynamics or anything like that before from like a field player's point of view. And so I think that's just kind of like connecting with different people. That's what I'm doing.
Excellent.
For me, I know Kate said a lot of how I taught her how to keep it casual, but I honestly think I'm gonna flip it around a little bit because I think sometimes I would be like, oh, blah 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 this or blah blah that, and Kate would be like, it's okay, and I would be like, oh, you know what, you're right, like it's fine. Like I think she just has a really lightheartedness to the way that she goes about things, and I think it's important for me to remind myself that everything doesn't need to be so dramatic. I can be the most dramatic person in the world sometimes. And I think she helps me remind that it's okay. We're here to have fun. And I think also just to remember to also have fun. And I know like she comes in here super ready to do anything, super ready to be friends with everybody, talk to everybody. And I think just to remind yourself that it's okay to like let loose and try new things and have fun with whatever you're doing. So yeah.
Social cast.
She's got a young heart.
Woo!
Okay, so this next one we're gonna do is for both. Simple. What's something you learned from this season? Reiley, go ahead.
Actually, first, yeah.
Or like a together answer, or we go?
No. Oh, yourself. Like, if you want to go out.
Wait, like about each other?
No, just like what's something you learned from the season.
Oh, okay.
How nervous doing better.
Okay, next.
Ava?
Yeah. I think being able to learn from mistakes quickly and move on, like take information where you messed up, quickly apply it, and be able to move on to the next step and not letting things linger, I guess.
I think learning how to be resilient when facing adversity, because there's a lot of adversity this season. But I think as a team, we really came together and just, it was kind of one of the more supportive environments I've ever been a part of. Like, it didn't really break us as a team, which was really great to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say again the injured thing, but like how much fun it is to cheer on your teammates and like how much like uplifting your own teammates like uplifted me, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun supporting everyone. So.
I would say I think a big lesson we learned this year is like focusing on the small things and being really present in the moment. So, you know, rather than focusing on like 10 games out, like taking one step at a time, whether that's training, lift, film, just like taking everything for what it is and then learning from those moments, but don't dwell on them, like keep moving forward. And I think that's something we'll hold on to going into our next season.
I think for me, it's just to remember to be grateful even when things are going through a tough time, and just remember that a lot of people would die to be in this position, and that it's just fun to be on a soccer team that's as good as this on the field and as fun off the field. And so I think just to be grateful in every single moment is something that I learned to do this season. Rich?
Wait, I was going to go.
Okay, really?
Riley has, she has to do all her.
Drop it.
I just needed a second. I would say, off of what Ram and Brooke said, make sure that you're finding a way to get 1% better every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even through a loss, even through practice, find a way to get 1% better.
Dialoguing the 18 as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Quoting from Rich.
So you want to give one, Rich?
Yes, it's focusing on process as much as possible.
Process.
Yep.
Nice.
Next step. What's the next step? How can we get better?
That's nice.
Practice. Preach.
All the P's. All right, we're going to move on to our lightning round.
Let's go.
For people who don't know how this works, don't think, just answer. Okay?
Got it later.
And it's
Otherwise
like,
you're-
quick answer.
Quick answer. Don't explain yourself. Just give me Ava's sweating. Okay, ready?
Is it one word? I forget. The one word answer?
If you want, just quick.
One thought.
Okay.
One thought.
Fave Northwestern soccer travel moment.
Me?
Yeah.
UCLA.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, we're almost there. Oh, okay. Michigan.
Just the first one.
Illinois?
UCLA, but at.
Wait, what?
Is that the only trip you made?
I was injured.
She only made one trip. So.
You're in Illinois State.
Illinois State?
UCLA, but at the Pepperdine Field.
What is your fuel bar snack?
Goldfish.
The white cheddar cheeses.
Pre-practice goldfish and pretzels.
Frosted Flakes and some of Kate's pretzels before practice.
Blueberry Velveeta.
Favorite snack to bring on a travel trip?
I don't really like
That's not very quick, right?
Coffee.
Facts. Oh my gosh.
Coffee.
Goldfish.
Again, back at the goldfish and pretzels.
Yeah, wait, pretzels.
Wait, it could be from like the gas station.
Oh, donuts.
The purple cinnamon dots.
Oh,
Fire.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah. Most important item to have in your dorm or for the Big Cat's house/apartment.
Keurig.
Fridge. Oh, shoot, it wasn't my fridge.
Thank you. Sorry.
A vacuum.
I have this little candle lamp thing.
I like it when my friends are home, so friends.
Best place to go on a date with your Big Cat.
Oh.
I
I would say,
Something romantic.
yeah.
Let's go, Whitney.
Oh my gosh,
This is not lightning.
Oh, pizza.
Bob's Pizza.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going with the classic stacked and folded.
Woo! Shout out stacked.
On the lake.
No, I was gonna say that. We're gonna do Brie on the lake. It's like getting a little cold. But we're getting there next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Taylor Swift, Rihanna.
Riri!
Rihanna.
Sorry. I have to go Taylor Swift. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was still.
Mary, no explanation.
Yeah, she knows it's Riri. She's being influenced.
Okay. Rihanna.
Yeah, Riri for sure.
Your pet peeve. Quick.
Slow walkers.
There you go.
Oh, I have a great one.
When I hold the door for someone and they don't say thank you.
Ram.
When I asked Mary what she wants to do, and she's like, "You choose. You choose. I don't care."
Yeah.
Her indecisiveness.
Yeah.
And Riley, Ava.
Well, I'm being indecisive right now, so.
Wait, it's not indecisive.
That's pet peeve.
Yeah, it's just
Not doing great.
Ready, Ava? Good one.
When people smell.
Oh, wow. Best coffee place, or if you don't drink coffee, beverage place in Evanston.
I really like Human Bakery.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like Coffee Lab because I have a $100 gift card there.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm really not a bev girl, but I'll go with Menches just because of the vibe.
Backlash is in good donuts, so.
I'm also not a coffee girl, but I like pour for chai.
Favorite study spot.
Oh.
Locker room.
The couch. Ava?
University library.
Nice.
I'm Hennen Mud silent area. Yeah, I aspire.
Locker room.
Periodicals in university.
Favorite thing to do on an off day.
Oh.
Nothing.
Watch movies and eat food.
No, I agree.
I hit up a 3-hour nap.
Beach when it's warm.
A nice brisk walk outside.
And last one, tell everyone why they should listen to the Whiskers podcast.
We have a great co-host.
So,
And the best guess.
She said give me credit where credit is due. None other than Brookiana Miller and Richard Manning.
Such a brown noser.
I mean, I have the same answer, but that's some entertainment.
Co-host, obviously, and the new season. Guys.
Yes!
Hello!
Season 2 opener.
Let's go,
That one
baby.
amazing.
We're like.
I'm proud that we started it up again, and here's to a great season. Thank you guys for kicking us off.
We need loyal fans pop out every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Shout out Mother.
Everyone subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe down below.
Ciao.
Ava's merch.
Take down below.
Whiskers out! Whiskers out!
Bye. Yeah, that was really good work, ladies.
26 minutes.
Just gonna run.